Well, I'll start by saying I know a lot of people talked coming into this regional how competitive it might be, and if day one is any indication of what's going to happen in the next couple, man, I tell you, I think all the fans that showed up are going to have a pretty good treat. I tell you, their guy was really good. I thought he was the difference in today's game. We knew coming in he was going to be good. He didn't give up many hits, and he had struck out a bunch, and boy, he did that tonight. But proud of the way we pitched too. I thought we pitched extremely well. I thought Miguel's start was exceptional. He competed. I think he gave up 8 hits. 3 of them were infield singles, and a little bloop that we couldn't get to in the shallow center that ended up scoring a run as well. So proud of the way Miguel really stood in there and hung in there and gave us a chance. We just weren't good enough offensively today. I don't know that we were shut out this year. I think it might be the first time we got shut out, and we're going to have to make a couple swings. We weren't very good with runners in scoring position. I don't think we had a hit with runners in scoring position. We left a bunch of guys on base. We had opportunities. We just couldn't cash in, and I thought that was the difference. Give them a lot of credit. They threw the ball really well. We had 14 strikeouts, way too many to come out with a win. So we're going to have to play a lot better tomorrow, especially offensively. We get the same kind of pitching that we did today. We feel good with where we're at, but we're going to have to make some swings.
Thank you. Please raise your hand and we'll get a mic to you. Questions for the players?
Miguel, please. Can you speak about your start and then with a runner on first and Spanberger up in the 5th, how you were trying to get him and what pitch he got down into the right field corner?
Coming into this game, I had a lot of confidence myself. I know my teammates had a lot of confidence too. Having Spanberger in that situation, tried to get him out with a changeup outside, missed the outside corner about a bit. Then tried to come back with a slider. He got a hold of it, threw it in the right field, and I think made a few mistakes pitching-wise. I think, like I always do, like I go out there and just try to pitch a contact, and I know how my team is backing me up defensively. So I really just go out there and try to compete and give my team a chance to win the game.
Anything else for the players? Thank you, gentlemen. Oh, sorry, here in the front.
For Dylan, what Coach talked about the lack of offensive punch. You guys did get 10 runners on base, but stranded them all. Didn't get any across. What do you think was going on tonight?
Well, we struck out 14 times. I think we got to have tougher at bats against good pitching like that, and try to get him out of the game earlier. And leaving 10 runners, I mean, you got to take chances against that kind of team and score.
Anything else for the players? Thank you, gentlemen. For Coach. Right here in front. Here. Sorry. Thank you.
Ryan, you mentioned the hitting. Again, 10 runners on base.
Yeah.
The difficult part's got to be not being able to move guys, not being able to advance runners.
It's something we've done well all year long. You look at those guys in the middle of our lineup, and Matt and Noah and Brent, they've driven in a ton of runs. So not a real good indicator of what we've done all year long. And, John, we talked the other day, and I thought it was going to come down to some of those guys at the bottom of the order producing a little bit. And, with Dylan, who had 2 hits, I thought Michael Hungate had a couple great at-bats, made some big swings, hit the ball into deep left center that was caught, had the long at-bat in the second inning that was really good. You look at what Trevor did. Trevor hit some balls hard. Sam hit some balls hard. So I thought the bottom of our lineup was really good. We left those guys in the middle some opportunity. We just we didn't take advantage of it. We couldn't cash in. But, again, those guys have been doing it all year long. So let's hope we can create some more opportunities tomorrow, and those guys take advantage of it.
To your left in the front, Coach.
You guys haven't lost in a while, so what do you say to your team when you got to bounce back tomorrow with your season on the line?
Oh, there's not a whole lot you can say. I mean, I don't think you need to motivate them in any way. They understand the gravity of losing the first game of a tournament. They also understood that we didn't play very well. You know, the bottom line is we didn't play well enough to win, especially on the offensive end. I thought we pitched well enough to win, but in order to win, you got to play well, and we didn't play well here tonight. So our focus doesn't go to win or go home or anything like that. We just got to find a way to play well. We got to find a way to be more productive offensively. We got to find a way to be better with men in scoring position, with men on base, and that's where it goes. I mean, you know, guys understand, kids understand. They know what's going on. I don't think it's anything we have to talk about.
Coach, if just speak on the defense in the game. I think there were some chances in the middle of the field for some plays.
Yeah. I tell you what, we made a couple plays in the middle. The one big one was the stolen base. We had somebody picked off. We mishandled the ball in the middle of the field, and ends up costing us a run. When you're in a regional that's really good, teams are really competitive, those are those small plays that make a huge difference at the end of the night. And that was a big run. That was a huge run in that moment. And we mishandled the ball, and that's the way it went. You look at some of the plays that they made. I thought they made a couple really good defensive plays, particularly Sam Grellner. We have a couple guys on, and he bounces the ball back up the middle, and they make an outstanding play. Shortstop flips it to second base for a force out to end the inning. Those are those little things in big moments that really make a big difference. We didn't play bad defensively. We made a mistake, and they were able to cash in on it.
Anything else for Coach?
You walked Spanberger late in the game with the base open, but did you consider it all? I think first was open. I misspoke to Miguel, but I think first was open on that previous one.
Yeah, that goes through your mind. That goes through your mind for sure. But at that time, it's early in the game. We're in the fifth inning. We felt good with the matchup and the way Miguel pitched. You know, we liked our chances right there. And I think when we go back and look at the film, I don't think it's a bad pitch. I don't think he makes a mistake. Ball's down and away, and good hitters every once in a while are going to run into some balls, and he can hit. Then you look late in the game, we come up in a similar situation, and we kind of change the matchup a little bit. It's a little bit later in the game, and you know, Miguel's kind of 108, 109 pitches deep, whatever it was, and we felt better with the matchup out of the bullpen against Bonfield, and that's how we rolled it out. But again, Spanberger is a guy that's hot. We knew coming in he was hot, and I don't think the pitch he made was a bad pitch. I just think a good hitter made a good swing.
Anything else? Thank you.